Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Trouble. Set, hut, set.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ready up.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. Ready.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. 33. Yellow. Set.
Young throwing here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more...
Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals have it as he records the first interception of his young career. First down, ball at the 36. Stroud off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Back. Hut, hut.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's second down.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Third and long, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And that brings up fourth and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Stroud throwing here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Man, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
On the quick, right?
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Let the hot, let the hot. All right. 18, what's up?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. It's inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
18,
Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
At 18, what's up?
Here's Stroud again. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-0 lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. Set, huh?
They go with Williams on the counter. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's good for our Rams. 1st down.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
Blue check. Ready?
They'll run, ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
He got maybe a yard there, so long 3rd and goal coming up.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
10 black. Set, go.
From the pistol, it's Young. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on a quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has it in close. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Look hot. 18.
First down, Stroud. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
All right.
Zone read, here's a gift to Warren. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Stroud completes it quick. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Nevis with a point after. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Rams 7. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Black shot.
Young up 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. He finds some space again. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. It's Young to throw here on 1st. And finds Adams downfield. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 1-score game before halftime. Starting now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. To the air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick.
Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Stroud. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go. Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. A run for Ward here to start the 3rd. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Stroud now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
On the quick, right? Look at high, look at top. Nike Texas.
Stroud. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
South. All right. Buggy. 18.
Again, Stroud. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
All right. 18.
Back to throw, Stroud. It's a screen play to Warren. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in a hurry up here. And he could have a free play here. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Rams, 14. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun. Young. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Young again. Kua's got it again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Smack, red. Drill, green. 6, mega. Blue, striker. Hut.
They're going for it. Young. It's on target to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The 20-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready.
Another run for Williams. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say the slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
18, what's up? 11.
Stroud off the play fake.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Stroud now on 3rd. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the 4th quarter up by a couple of scores, too. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A give left side to Warren. Still has some space inside the 35. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st down throw by Stroud. Finds his target, Ryman. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Rams 21. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Smash, ready. Ready.
Young to throw it. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Cardi now for the PAT. point after splits the uprights. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. 11.
3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Stroud. He's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Quick, right?
Here's Stroud again. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Oh, ready?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. It's inside the 10. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here's ETN on 1st down. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He's got more once again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Here's Young to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some
He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Analytics makes it pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nuku, a touchdown.
Ball red. Here we go.
Again, it's Young. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Running back, motioning right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, one more snap to play here. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the sign.